put your hand up if you love to save money. I know I do. This hour is all about saving you money and helping you get the best possible deal. So we're going to start with our consumer expert, Shoana Jensen. What you were going to do is you tested single cup coffee machines.
Yes, I did.
So we want to know the breakdown on how we can save some money and make a cup of coffee at home cheaper than if we're, you know, at work and buying it and at lunchtime and buying it and all of that stuff.
Totally, because it's crazy how it adds up.
Okay.
I was actually really shocked, and I was always curious about this myself. So most of us head out and buy to the coffee shop and buy ourselves our morning coffee. Average price around $2-ish. It all depends, obviously, where you buy your coffee, but let's use that as a you know, the average price. Yeah. So these are single pod machines, and so I'm going to be referencing different sizes of coffee that they'll do. So to give you that, be able to get that in your head, this is 8 ounces of coffee. Yep. This is 12 ounces of coffee.
Yes.
And like your travel mug that a lot of us are grabbing and going, or hope to, when once you know how much money you're going to save. Roughly this size, that's a 14 ounce. Okay. Okay, so that when I'm breaking things down for you, you can use it. Yeah, well, it is for a lot of people. Yeah, it is for a lot of people. I would say this cup's probably a 12-ounce cup. So it's between the two, but I priced everything using the travel cup. Beautiful. Okay, good. So the first machine we're going to start off with is a Bosch Tassimo T47 multi-beverage system. Okay. I know, that's a mouthful. The cost of the machine itself is $184.82. All right. All of the machines came from Amazon, so I'm using their pricing as well as the coffee, just to make sure that we've got that all straight. Right. The biggest size of a cup this makes, because that's usually what a lot of people want to know, is 12 ounces. Okay. The pods that it uses is its own Tassimo pods. Yeah. Okay. And it's got a barcode on it that it reads, and that will actually dictate the size of coffee you get. You can't adjust it yourself. So if this pod makes a 12-ounce cup of coffee, let's say, and you only want 8 ounces for whatever reason, you can't change that. So that's just a noteworthy thing about this machine.
So you're buying the pods in the size that you want.
Yes, it says on the back of the box how big it does make. So you can be informed about that. The cost of the pods are 78 cents each. Right. Okay. So right away, referencing back here, if that's $2-ish, you're already saving.
That's cheaper.
Yeah, you're already saving some money here. Yes. It also has, this machine also has a water filter in it, so that's nice. And also noteworthy, these pods, because it's a big deal, these pods aren't recyclable. Okay. As far as we could tell and the information that we could get. So it's just something to keep in mind, because people care about that.
Well, they're starting to make them biodegradable, so.
They are. We're going to get to that. For sure. Yeah, we're going to get to that, because that's only for some machines.
Got it. Okay. This is sleek and gorgeous.
It is. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah,
I know. This is the new Keurig K Select, is the name of the machine. The cost is $128. Okay. The biggest, it does 4 different sizes of coffee, but the biggest one is 12 ounces. So we're good. Yeah, we're happy with that when it comes to, again, that commuter size coffee. Yeah. Or long day afternoon cup of coffee. Right. You know, it takes, of course, it takes the K cup. Yes. So I think a lot of us are familiar with what those are. Yeah. It's what those pods are called. Now, the good thing about the K-Cup compatible machines are there are options. So there are biodegradable, compostable. These ones are compostable pods that fit in it. They look like a different shape, but they're K machines. Yeah. There are recyclable pods that look the same. So if you were trying to get the recyclable, you want to make sure it's that one, because they look identical. And then you can get refillable K-Cups where you can put your own coffee grounds in. Yep. So for the price difference of those, a K-Cup pod is 57 cents each.
That's a good price.
Yep. The compostable pods are 66 cents each. Okay. Which I'm like, that's a no-brainer. Just a bump up to that for environmental-wise. The recyclable pods are 49 cents each. Good. And if you were to use your own cup of your own ground coffee, and I got a mid-range coffee, just to be fair, I didn't go high or low, 42 cents.
That's good.
I know. So you're really saving.
We do that a lot. We make our own grounds and use that
Perfect.
that little contraption.
Love it. They're not hard to wash, are they?
And
I find
also
them
that
really
you get
easy.
exactly the coffee you want in there.
Bingo.
Right?
That's the beauty of
Yeah.
it. So that's the pricing of breakdown of those. So with this machine, you do have to buy the K-Cup reusable separate. Some of them will come with it, and I'll tell you. And this machine has a strong brew button. So if you want a stronger than average cup of coffee,
that's good.
yeah, you press the button and it'll jack that bad boy up for you.
I like that.
To get you that far. Now, the one thing to note about this is I found the water tank on this one very, very tall. It's big, which is good, but tall. So if you have a very small sink,
putting it in under the faucet
it might
is
be hard to fill if you don't have a faucet that comes out and things like that. So just something to make note of when you're shopping.
That's good. That's actually a really good thing to note.
Yeah.
Okay, so way cheaper than buying it.
Way cheaper. Way. Okay, next, Hamilton Beach Flex Brew is the machine.
Okay.
We've got it at $65.
Oh, nice.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it takes both. It's a K-Cup compatible, so you've got any of these options.
Yeah.
We went over those prices. The biggest mug it does is 14 ounces.
That's
so
good.
you've got a full travel mug size out of this. Not all travel mugs, I should say, are 14 ounces.
No,
there are
I
different
get it.
sizes, just to be safe. But we've got the Big Daddy coming out of this. The refillable, they've got a version of their refillable. So that's where you would put the pod.
Yeah.
They've got their own little mesh mini coffee filter, which I think is awesome.
Right.
And it was crazy easy to wash and just tap it out in the garbage, tuk of your
You
grounds.
put your own grounds in there.
Your own grounds go in there.
Nice.
I loved how they had that. That was a major bonus in my eyes. You add the water manually to this, so you can have whatever size in between. You don't have to select their sizes, like only 8 ounce.
Okay.
However much water you put in is what will come out.
Yeah.
And I also noted the coffee was really hot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's just something. I mean, none of them were cool though, because that's a thing.
This is good for the price point, then.
Yeah, really good, really good. Yeah, 65.
Okay.
And I like it's nice and small too.
Yeah.
Okay, Nespresso Verto machine. Nespresso's known for espresso machines.
Yes.
This is to make a coffee. It actually does both, but we're
I
talking
see.
about an actual cup of coffee.
Okay.
Biggest mug size
Yeah.
is 14 ounces. However,
Good.
there's 3 sizes that you can choose from. Only Nespresso capsules. And it's not the traditional kind of triangle, or whatever you call them.
They're pretty.
Yeah, they are like jewels, don't they? They'd be pretty on
They
your
look
counter.
gorgeous.
Yeah, they come in 2 sizes. So the
Yeah.
smaller one's going to give you an espresso because they have barcodes around them. If you see those lines around the outside, it's going to give you a double espresso max.
Okay.
And the bigger one is going to give you the 14-ounce max. So you just have to pay attention to what you're buying the right pods and the right ones you want.
You know what would scare me about how pretty they are? How much they cost. I'd be like, they're so pretty. How much am I paying here?
On that note, they are the highest price pod at $1.20.
Okay, so they
Yeah.
are a bit more expensive than the K. And then
But they're still cheaper than your
your cup of
takeout
coffee you bought out. And
yeah.
just how much is this machine?
Oh, the machine, sorry, is $2.50, $2.49.
Okay, so more expensive
Yep,
than these
it's
as
definitely
well.
on the higher end.
Okay, it's classy,
pretty,
it's
it's
classy
jewelry.
machine.
Nespresso has a crazy good recycling program. Very good. Yeah,
Okay.
so look into that when you're purchasing your coffee, and you have to order the coffee directly from them.
Yes.
Okay, so moving along, this is
Okay.
a Cuisinart premium single serve coffee maker. It's $199, 5 different size options. The max is 12 ounces.
Okay.
It's K-Cup everything.
Yeah.
So it's the one, and they also come with the reusable one, and it has its own
cute.
little storage compartment in the side here, which I think is
I like
brilliant,
that.
because you don't want it always hanging around.
Yeah.
The very, very large water tank, 72 ounces, so that's like five travel mugs. Yeah, so you won't have to be refilling it all the time.
That's
And it
great.
has a button for extra hot water.
Okay, good stuff.
So these 2 that I'm going to show are duplicates of one that I showed before. This is the Cuisinart Coffee Center 2-in-1.
Okay.
It's the same function as the one that we just showed, this one here, but it also has the ability to make a full pot. So if you're a dual lifestyle person, this could be for you. $2.64, biggest single mug, 10 ounces. Does everything this has. It's a gem. So if you're someone who wants this on the weekdays and this on the weekend, you're golden.
It feels so old school. You know, my parents used to end dinner parties with a big pot of coffee.
Right,
And it's like, now people do single cup.
It is,
right?
but on the weekends I make a pot.
Good for
and
you.
do that. I like that.
That's
So
good.
I would be someone in this realm. Same with
Yeah.
this one. This is the Hamilton Beach Flex Brew 2-way.
Okay.
Very similar to the Hamilton Beach one I showed earlier.
Yeah.
$1.99 to purchase. It's the K-Cup, everything, and as you can see, we've got both options.
Good price.
Okay, this one, loving this. Breville, the grind control, it's called. Okay, the cost of machine is $269.
Yeah.
It doesn't take any pods. In fact, there's a hopper in the back, and you pour beans in the hopper.
Oh.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
You
Well,
can also,
excuse me.
I know. You can also use ground coffee.
Okay.
And is there a cup there? And it grinds the beans for your cup as you wish. So before I turn that on,
That's fresh.
no pods, so really great environmental. 14 ounces your max.
Yeah.
Whole beans is 42 cents a cup. So
Okay.
also crazy economical. You're saving big money.
Yeah.
Most customizable of all the machines. Pick your grind size, pick your strength, pick your size,
Yeah.
and a thermal whole pot is also included, so you can make a pot or not.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I
So
like it.
the beans are going to grind on this one. So I'll go to this and then I'll show you how this works. Last
Sure.
but not least is we have the pour over, the Melita pour over.
Okay.
$6.99 for
That's-
this.
Okay,
Right. Their filters that you buy are compostable, biodegradable.
Yes.
Available. You use ground coffee in here, and not that I was saying to the audience earlier, anybody's old enough around here to remember the 70s.
Yes.
But this was the thing. Pour over's all the rage. You boil a kettle and you
Yeah.
pour over the top of it, and however much water you put in is what comes out. So it
Yeah.
could do a whole pot, or it can do 1 cup.
Got it.
So Beth, definitely the cheapest, and then we'll fire this Breville on, and you'll see how it goes. If it's going to work for me, of course, it's asleep.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, gosh.
So it's
Gush,
going
gush.
to grind the beans for us,
It's-
and then it's going to pour a cup or
Yep.
a pot, whatever you program it to.
It grinds the beans and it goes into the filter, reusable filter on the inside.
I like
Easy to
it.
wash. Yeah, it's a good one.
So you've seen the selection. You got to pick your lifestyle and
Yep.
figure out which one works for you. But thank you for testing all
Yes,
those.
my
That's a lot of
pleasure.
coffee, girl.
I know.
Wow.
We need it.